Welcome back to the Freak Off-Road. We're in the second round of the season, where 25 Freak Marbles are set to showcase their best abilities. The Freak Marbles at the bottom of the standings must quickly narrow the point gap with those at the top. And I'm still guiding you through this Freak Off-Road, Bellamy Jr. I'm sure there are many surprises in the second round, perhaps even miracles for the Freak Marbles at the bottom of the standings. Now, let's take a look at the current standings, where Ali and Baby Bug points are increasingly being chased by Jelly Eye and Martian. Johnny the Bull and Monster Eye are also starting to compete at the top of the standings, while the performance of Golem, the Freak Marble Super Rare, is declining. Currently, Golem's position in the Freak Off-Road is outside the top 10. Jelly Eye will start the race at the front. Let's see if Jelly Eye can take advantage of this, as so far, no Freak Marbles have won consecutively in Freak Off-Road. Baby Bug and Peapod are still starting at the back. Both are struggling to get out of the crowd of Freak Marbles at the back during the race. The 6th race still uses the previous circuit. Freak Marbles must learn from the 5th race to conquer the very wide off-road track on the circuit. And it's time to kick off the 6th race of the Freak Off-Road. The Freak Marbles are on the starting grid, eyes filled with excitement, and the race lights are about to go green. And unexpectedly, Sneaky takes the lead after the start, but immediately overtaken by Fury. And now entering the first off-road track, can Sneaky steal the lead again? Fury manages to block Sneaky, but B-Bug will overtake. And it turns out 3 Freak Marbles have overtaken Fury. Even Sneaky has overtaken Fury. B-Bug seems to be under pressure. Lara almost overtakes her, and it turns out Lara manages to overtake B-Bug. Lara must maintain her balance on the off-road track. Don't get overtaken. Oh, what happened to Lara? She stopped suddenly due to losing balance. Hopefully, Lara can continue, because if she gets stuck in the middle of the circuit, it could disrupt the race. And it seems Lara has managed to continue the race, as there is no information about incidents. But of course, that fatal mistake makes Lara's position drop to the back, and it will be difficult to compete again at the front. And once again, Sneaky cannot maintain his lead. This time, Johnny the Bull is leading. The second off-road track is passed by Johnny the Bull safely. Oh, once again, this sector becomes a place for the battle for the first position. On this off-road track, Freak Marbles often make mistakes, but Sneaky can pass this third off-road track easily. The mistake made by Lara should be a lesson for other Freak Marbles. This off-road track in this competition should not be underestimated. The undulating track with sand and stone materials make this circuit difficult to pass. And let's see if Sneaky can conquer the 3 off-road tracks in the 6th race and become the winner. Sneaky's eternal rival is chasing. Gazi seems unwilling to let Sneaky to be in front of him. Oh, Sneaky makes a mistake when turning. It is exploited by Gazi to take the first position. Sneaky's position also drops further. Gazi must be laughing and satisfied seeing the mistake Sneaky made. Oh, there is an incident. Ali stops and gets stuck. The race officials declare Ali DNF. Ali cannot continue the race. This means Ali will not get points and finish last. I don't know what happened to Ali that made him stop during the race. This result is certainly very disadvantageous for Ali. Early in the first lap, Lara almost stopped, but fortunately, she continued to move. But it seems Ali is experiencing another poor result on this track. He cannot resume the race and won't get any points. And it turns out Ali stops at the 7th turn. It seems Ali made a mistake while turning in the last corner, and there are no Freak Marbles pushing him, so he cannot move forward again. And now, Swiftclaws is leading the race. Golem starts to attack. Gazi and Swiftclaws must be cautious. This off-road track could be utilized by Golem to overtake, but other Freak Marbles are starting to get closer. Swiftclaws is still leading. Oh, but not anymore because Gazi managed to overtake. But Gazi is overtaken again by Swiftclaws. Oh, once again, changes in the first position occur in this turn. This time, taking advantage of that turn is Monster Eye. While Gazi's position is thrown far back, it seems Gazi is not doing well on the off-road track. Throughout Freak Off-Road, Monster Eye has never won a podium at all, but Monster Eye is quite consistent in getting points in every race. Only in the 3rd race did Monster Eye fail to get points. And it looks like Monster Eye fails to control his balance, making him easy to overtake. And now Gazi is back in the 1st position. Gazi must be careful in this turn, and it seems Gazi survived the pursuit of Freak Marbles. Oh, but Gazi did not survive Fury's attack. Other Freak Marbles are also getting closer. Gazi cannot maintain his lead again, and Sneaky is also back disturbing Guardsy's position. The remaining 4 laps seem to be even more exciting. Oh, Sneaky overtakes but fails to take the first position. Fury is very calm facing the sudden attack from Sneaky. This time, Shadow attacks. Golem is also coming. Fury seems to be overtaken. Oh, incredible! Fury can maintain her lead. But can Fury hold on here? The deadly turns will be passed. But Fury still holds on in the turns that become moments of overtaking for the Freak Marbles. But Fury has to hold on longer to achieve her first victory, because there are 3 laps left to pass. And during that time, Fury must maintain the first position. Of course, that mission is very difficult for Fury, and it seems that the difficult mission fails because Sneaky has overtaken Fury. But there is still a chance to overtake Sneaky again. But Fury must be wary of Phantasma. Ooh, Fury turns out to be able to overtake Sneaky. Fury's chance to get her first victory is wide open, but Fury has to close the gap to overtake that can be exploited by his enemies. And so far, that gap has been successfully closed by Fury. It seems Fury made a mistake when turning. Fortunately, Sneaky failed to overtake her. Fury still leads now. Oh, Fury loses the first position, but an amazing counterattack from Fury. She's back leading the race in lap 9. There are 2 laps left. Can Fury win the 6th race? This time, Golem, the super rare Freak Marble, is in the 2nd position and trying to chase Fury. Monster Eye is also coming back to take the 1st position. Fury has to stay calm facing her strong enemies. Other enemies are also starting to come. Fury has to face increasing pressure. And it turns out that huge pressure cannot be held by Fury, but there is a chance to take the 1st position again. Fury is looking for space to overtake, but there are Sneaky and Phantasma disrupting. Flamefighter is also coming. Fury's chance to regain her advantage fails. The chance to win is getting smaller for Fury. And Golem, the super rare Freak Marble, leads in the last lap. Can Golem achieve the 2nd victory in Freak Off-Road? 3 off-road tracks must be passed to achieve it, and this is the first track. Oh, Sneaky loses his speed and stops suddenly. It's a huge loss in this last lap, and it looks like Golem has been overtaken. Shadow is now leading. Sentinel is 2nd. The race is getting more surprising. Oh, Tuffy managed to overtake. Shadow and Tuffy duel on the off-road track. Who will finish first? Shadow still fails to overtake, and Tuffy successfully defends against Shadow's attack and wins unexpectedly in Freak Off-Road. A very unexpected race result. Tuffy and Shadow rarely compete at the front, even though neither of them has ever been in the 1st position during the first 9 laps. But in the last lap, Shadow was in the 2nd position on the podium, and Tuffy unexpectedly wins. This 6th race is full of surprises and incidents. Let's see the final results in this race full of surprises. Tuffy surprisingly managed to get 25 points in the 6th race. I'm sure no one expected Tuffy to win this race. Shadow also surprised by finishing 2nd. And 2nd place is Shadow, and Golem seems to have found his best performance, while Ali had a very bad fate in this race. He lost balance in the last turn, so he couldn't continue the race. This result makes him again not get any points. There were many surprises and incidents in the 6th race. One incident occurred in the first lap experienced by Lara. Lara is leading on the off-road track, but Lara seems to lose her balance and stop suddenly. Freak Marbles avoid Lara to not lose their speed, but fortunately, Lara continues to move forward. And we see the excitement that happens on the off-road track. It looks like Monster Eye is in the 1st position, but Fury manages to overtake. And the exchange of the 1st position happens again after Guardsy overtakes through the right side with very good balance. Many unexpected things happened in the last lap. I thought Sneaky and Golem would win this race, but it looks like Sneaky made a fatal mistake on the off-road track. Golem was also overtaken by Shadow and Sentinel, and towards the finish line, there were Shadow and Tuffy competing for victory. Both duel, but Shadow fails to overtake Tuffy, and Tuffy becomes the winner in the 6th race. With the poor result experienced by Ali and the unexpected victory achieved by Tuffy, Ali has to let go of the top spot in the standings to Tuffy. Ali is also 10 points behind Tuffy and is also passed by Martian. It seems the result of the 6th race have made many changes in the standings. Only Ali will survive in the top 5 standings, while for Babybug and Peapod, their chances of winning are getting smaller. I really didn't expect Tuffy to win the 6th race. I thought Sneaky or Golem would win. In addition to the surprise in the last lap, the incidents in the first lap, and the incident experienced by Ali makes this race very entertaining. I'm sure the next races will be even more exciting with unexpected results. Therefore, you must continue to follow Freak Off-Road until the end of the season. Also, show your support for this channel that organizes this exciting marble racing competition by hitting like and subscribe buttons. I'm Bellamy Jr., your host in Freak Off-Road. See you again in the 7th race.